Always incredible, doing the impossible, overcoming every obstacle. Aidi gang unstoppable. Aidi, 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 Aidi. Always incredible, doing the impossible, overcoming every obstacle. Aidi gang unstoppable. Aidi, 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 Aidi. More O's in the Aidi. VIP in the party. I don't even need ID. Busting out the ops like Ali. This ain't the shit corn, nobody. Every time we pump, this slam dunk. I don't gotta throw the alley. Aidi, 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 Aidi. This is more than a meme corn.
What's good, everybody? Come on in. Hope everybody's doing good. Stand by. We're gonna let some more folks come on in. Hold tight for us for a few minutes.
No fud in my body. So tough, getting no words. All the scam coins with a copy. Got BSC just to bridge the gap. Buy verse and burn Aidi. Sell verse and burn Aidi. You gotta buy and hold to make profit. Aidi, 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 Aidi. Aidi gang gets a posse. Paper hands can't stop me. Making money is the policy. Do the math at Aidi Craft. New home of the NFTs. Mint art selling for verse and E. More verse, burn Aidi E. Aidi, 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 Aidi. More O's, more commas. Just a matter of timing. I retire my mama. Yeah, about to wait to sleep a giant. No pump and dump, just science. None come first like Aidiverse. You can check the tokenomics. Aidi, 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 Aidi. Aidi, 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 Aidi. Aidi, 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 Aidi. Aidi, 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 Aidi. Always incredible. Doing the impossible. Overcoming every obstacle. Aidi gang unstoppable. Aidi, 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 Aidi. Aidi, 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 Aidi. Aidi, 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 Aidi. Aidi, 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 Aidi. Always incredible.
Hold tight, everybody. Gonna just let some more folks get in here.
Overcoming every obstacle. Aidi gang unstoppable. Aidi, 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 Aidi. Aidi, 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 Aidi. Aidi, 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 Aidi. Aidi, 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 Aidi. Always incredible.
Hey, what's going on? Alta Parviz. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Welcome. Hope everybody's doing good tonight or today or wherever you're at. Hope everybody's doing well and staying healthy out there. So we'll get just another minute or so. Let some more folks get in here. Shout out to El Vito 919 with the Aidi Gang. Aidi Gang song collab dropped yesterday. Definitely go check out the video on YouTube. It is there. Be sure to share it. We got some updates on the video and marketing for the video. I'll go over that in a little bit, in a few here. All right, here we go. What's good, everybody? That's right, Frank Mars. I'm looking past Mars personally, but I'll take that. I'm with it. Again, I hope everybody's doing well and doing pretty good and staying healthy out there. Welcome to the Aidi Finance weekly AMA update. It is February 15th, at least where I am right now. We got the update for this week. Stand by real quick. Let me check something really fast. There we go. All right, yeah, Jeremy's on it. Appreciate y'all for sharing the flyer. We're sharing the flyer out for those who can't see it here on the see it well here on the video on YouTube, whatever wherever you're watching it. We're sharing it on all outlets. So let me go ahead and get my screen up here. and we'll get the ball rolling. All right. And we do have Chris tonight. He'll be joining in just a moment with some big news and, announcements. Actually, it was a big announcement or contest, I should say, that he dropped out not long ago. So pretty big, in my opinion. So we got a lot of things coming, and happening. So just need you guys to hang in there with us, stay tuned, and and hold. That's all you got to do. So, but yeah, I'll go over more of that in a few moments. So let's go ahead and get these formalities out the way. As you can see, Aidi is currently still holding at actually, well, it was 0.4% last week, I believe. Right now, 59.5% burned. 170 trillion of Aidi burned in the last week, and Aidi-BSC is 53.9% currently, 65 trillion burned in the last week. With Verse ETH rewards, I want to make sure I say this correctly. There was a little confusion with some folks. The total amount of ETH rewards distributed from Verse is 106.5. That's $311,000. That's from date of launch, of Verse launch. Now the weekly change, unfortunately, due to low volume, it's only 0.6 ETH, around $1,700. So we got to get that volume up, and hopefully we get that going. I have a really good feeling we'll get that going once we get to that Polygon migration. But I'll touch on that in just a few minutes. News and base dev updates. So we have some updates. In regard to Aidiverse v2 bugs that have been fixed. No more blank thumbnails, excuse me, for MP4 videos. Large video uploads now work on all devices, and there's several other minor bugs that they're still diligently working on now currently as we speak. Such as contract upgrades for low fee minting, and OpenSea two-way integration. They're currently working on getting that in the Aidiverse wallet. The Wallet Connect bug, last I checked, they've identified where that issue is, and are working on getting that resolved. So there's, from my understanding, that shouldn't be too big of a lift to get that resolved now that they were able to figure that out. They're also working on having a gas estimation pop up before opening MetaMask or Wallet Connect pop up as well. So to give you an update, give you a good estimate on what you can expect for gas in that process. Aidi Connect V1 is in process. Development is in process, coinciding with Aidiverse bug fixes. That we're currently working on UI design and upgrades, more metrics to compute the token health, and Polygon compatibility research. Of course, that's since we're currently we're pretty much prepping for Polygon migration. First, of course, it'll be for Verse. Aidi ETH wouldn't be until June once the liquidity unlock. So, but again, I'll touch a little bit more on that in just a few moments. And we also have Chris here as well, and I'll bring him on in just a moment. So, marketing and other updates. I think the biggest announcement I just touched on a moment ago was the Metaverse contest. We're not necessarily in the Metaverse, but we're pretty much planning ahead that direction. And Chris is here, so I'm going to go ahead and bring him on if he wants to kind of give a rundown on that contest and all the details on it. So, Chris, you're in, man. You there? Yep, Chris, are you there? Can you hear me? Yep, Chris? Hold on a second, guys. All I'm gonna leave him on. He'll be back in a second. So we're gonna try to track him out. He's here, but he's probably with the kids. So I'll let.
Can you hear
There
me,
he
Mitch?
is. Yeah, we hear you now, man. How's it going?
All right. No, I'm good.
Awesome.
Yeah, thanks, Mitch, for the introduction and the rundown on the weekly updates. I appreciate that. Hi to everyone. Yeah, just as Mitch mentioned, there's a few things we want to talk about. And mainly, I think the best thing to start with is basically what we just announced an hour or so ago, which is the design contest. We're not trying to make moves that will basically benefit the ecosystem as a whole. A move to Polygon from the Ethereum network seems to be a great step towards doing that. And we are also seriously preparing to get into the metaverse, hence the design contest we launched today. So the plan is this. We'll start by acquiring some good land in the metaverse, gradually build on it, and then adapt our utilities where possible, of course, to work around that. So we basically be an immersive community in the metaverse as well. And these are
Oh, I think we lost you, Chris. We can't hear you now. You may have accidentally muted yourself. I think we lost you, Chris. If you can hear me, I can't hear you. All right, he's gonna hold tight, see if he can get that back up on his end, on this side. Stand by, everyone. We're chatting with him now. It's like some technical audio difficulties on his end. So thanks for your patience. All right, cool. All right, so he's going to try to do something on his end. Stand by. All right, cool. Actually, let me get it over here. So yeah, as he was saying, it's we've pretty much posted the link to the medium to the other design contests on all the outlets: Twitter, Discord, Facebook, and Telegram. It is pinned with all the details. So we're pretty much looking for some design help to kind of help with the overall branding of that campaign towards eventually entering the metaverse. So definitely go through that, read that medium, check it out. It's open to any and everyone, not just the community. It's open to the public. The prize for it is pretty big, in my opinion. It's a very big prize. We're looking at for the winner of the contest, they'll receive 2,500 verse tokens, 15 trillion Aidiverse tokens, and $1,000 of USDT, all to the best winning overall design for that contest. The instructions on how to enter are also in that medium. I believe to do so, you need to enter your design in Aidiverse, and the instructions and everything are there. So if you find yourself not really an artistic person, hey, doesn't hurt to try. By all means, you never know what could happen. It could be, the best chosen design, and might need a tweak or two here or there, but overall chosen to be the best, and you got yourself quite a bit of cash out the deal. So definitely go through that medium, read it thoroughly with all the instructions on how to enter, and definitely reach out if you have any questions. Okay. Again, it's on Twitter. Oh, it's not Twitter. It's on Telegram. Actually, it is Twitter. I'm sorry. Twitter, Telegram, Facebook, Discord. It's everywhere. We can post it there. It's there. So definitely go ahead, check that out as soon as possible. The deadline for it is February 28th. So you have roughly about another week and a half, actually a little under 2 weeks to get entered in that contest. Okay. If you plan on entering, definitely original work. We will check. We will do some thorough checking to make sure it's not ripped off from anyone else. So definitely please keep it original to you. Yeah, that'd be greatly appreciated. All right. So once he comes back in, I'll see if he wants to say something else about that. So I'm going to get back onto our marketing and other updates. The Aidi anthem and music video was released on yesterday. It is on YouTube. Please check it out if you haven't already. Share it everywhere. Post it, share it, reshare it. We will start some PR marketing on New York Times, with New York Times any day now. New York Times, Say Cheese, Fuchsia's TV, and Revolt. And I believe Say Cheese has over like a little on 2 million followers, like on Instagram alone. So they'll promote it on all their outlets as well. So definitely going to get a lot of eyes on the project. And once we know the actual date, those articles will post. It'll definitely be within the next few days, likely a few days or a week. Definitely no more than a week. We'll for sure share it with everyone, the medium, and to share it, in all of our shilling posts and marketing posts. Additional PR articles to be released to Bloomberg, Yahoo Finance. These will be Aidiverse specific and will release soon. The other big news, upcoming news very, very soon. BSC utility reveal will be on March 7th. The utility won't be released on March 7th, but what the reveal of what the utility will be revealed on March 7th. And I can promise you it is going to be a banger. It is going to be, I absolutely bet you're going to love it. I know I'm going to love it. So yeah, I'm excited. This ain't hype. This is like real. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. It's something to be excited about. And I'm not even really a BSC person myself personally. I lean more towards ETH, but I could definitely I'll be adding more to my BSC bag. So actually looks like Chris is back. Are you there? And yes, our arena, it will be one winner of the contest. Looks like Chris is back. I can't hear you though, Chris. I don't know if you're talking or not. But yeah, to answer your question, there will be one winner to that contest. So yeah, and in regard to the BSC utility, yeah, you guys want to go ahead and load up your bags and be ready for that. It's going to be exciting, and I can see the bridge getting quite a bit of use for that for this upcoming utility. So we're working on some promoting and shilling material for that. Some nice promo videos and stuff like that we can get out there. So the other big news, as many of you know, we are Chris. I still can't hear you, so if I'll leave you on. So if you talk, I'll let you know we can hear you. The next biggest news will be the verse migration to Polygon. As of now, the official date will be March 4th for the migration. I don't have a specific time or anything like that, but we do have an fairly extensive FAQ document posted everywhere. We'll go ahead and continue reposting that document. It's definitely pinned in Telegram as well, with as many questions and answers that we could come across. If there are any new questions, we add it to that document and update it everywhere as well. So will anyone need to do anything? No one will need to claim tokens. No one will need to literally do absolutely nothing whatsoever. Everything will be done by the dev team. And post migration, the tokens, you'll get the same number of tokens at the same value at the time of migration. If anything, you'll probably just need to activate that network on your wallet, whichever wallet you use. I know there are a number of videos online with YouTube on how to use the Polygon network. Uniswap is Polygon compatible, MetaMask, Polygon compatible, and we'll also be adding some liquidity into QuickSwap. So you do not have to use QuickSwap. You still be able to use Uniswap and MetaMask as well. So why Polygon? Again, check out the FAQ doc, the questions and the answers. The answers to the questions, are there in that document. So definitely go check it out. And if you have any questions after that, don't hesitate to reach out to us and let us know. Okay. So yeah, that's that. And I'm going to kind of pivot. Actually, no, let me go ahead to our member of the week before I go there. Our member of the week is going to be AP. A second. It's going to be AP. He's been awesome in helping helping the dev team identify Aidicraft bugs. Always super positive and chat whenever I see him, and is constantly helping others when needed. And his shields, I can hear you now, Chris. His shields are awesome as well. So AP, thank you so much. We appreciate you. I appreciate the help. And I already know I don't have to say keep up the good work, because I already know you're going to do that. So thank you so much. Please reach out to Jeremy, Extreme, or myself, and we'll get you hooked up. All right. Chris, you there?
Yes, Omia, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. Yep. I hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, sorry about that. My laptop actually froze. So not only could I not speak, or rather I could speak, but I couldn't be heard, but also I lost the audio for a good 10 minutes or so.
Oh, all good. No worries. Yeah, we got you back. Now.
Right. So did we talk about the contest already? Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of gave a brief rundown of the medium and the rules of no plagiarism and stuff like that. So and the grand prize for the selected design. Yeah. So I don't know if you want to add anything or elaborate on it any further at all.
Yeah. It's good to see that we still have a lot of believers, a lot of people who have faith in the project. I do know that from time to time we get people who I would say understandably frustrated by what they perceive as slow growth, what they perceive as a slump rather than a spike, which is totally understandable. At the end of the day, every member of the community is an investor. And when you invest, the idea is that you see your investments grow. Nobody likes to see their investments shrink or drop down in value. And that I totally understand. And I just want people to know, if you don't know already, that we're not resting on our laurels. We're not sitting down, not doing anything. Every single member of the leadership team that you know and that you are familiar with, the guys you DM when you have trouble, the guys you tag when you need answers, every single one of them is an investor like yourself. And if not for anything, they are motivated to push the project forward for the mere fact that they themselves need to see their own investments go up. So if you see the price slumping down, don't think it's because people aren't putting the work in or because they aren't motivated to do so, because that's not the truth about it. Listen, the world is a crazy place. You can try to be innovative all you want. You can try to do what no one else has done, or you could even replicate what others have done in the hopes that you'd have the same success. But the truth is that different people react differently to the same event. A big sell, for instance, triggers panic in some, while other people see it as an opportunity to add their bags for cheap. Hype itself is a good thing, but hype causes some people to buy more, while others basically see hype as the opportunity to cash out. You can never really know what impact your actions will have. That's the truth about it. You can try guessing or anticipating based on what has happened before, maybe with other projects that you've been in or with other projects that you've looked at from the outside, but you'd never really know for certain how things would change. When we market, I know that people want to see immediate impact, and the truth of the matter is that that's our hope as well. We never do anything marketing related with the hope that it's not going to affect the prices. If we did that, then it would mean that we just like wasting money, which we don't, because the truth is we don't even have much of it. So we try to be very frugal in the way that we spend. We try to be very efficient in the way that we move our marketing funds. So we want to get the most bang for our buck. That's what we try to do all the time. But unfortunately, sometimes it works well, sometimes it doesn't. If you've been watching the news, or if you are familiar with this, CRO, Crypto.com just spent $6 million on an ad at the Super Bowl. It was like a 30-second ad or so, and they dropped instead. So you never know. It was meant to bring hype and stuff to them. They spent millions and millions of dollars, including getting the rights to the Staples Center. They went up for a little bit, and then eventually they ended up dropping. They've dropped about 70% since they started the marketing campaign. So that's not to say marketing isn't important, because it is. You can build beautiful products, but if you can't market them, you're just wasting your time. It's just going to be counterproductive. And that's something that we totally understand. Look, I'm not a salesperson. I've never fancied myself one. I can't sell sand to people basking in the sun, lying on the sandy beach. I'm not that kind of person. I can't sell ice to an Alaskan or someone living in the Arctic Circle. I don't like to push. I don't even like to push people to buy for the sake of it. I'm not here to tell people how to spend their money, or how much of it they should spend. I don't like putting that sort of pressure on anyone. What I can do, and what I like doing, is to enlighten the community on what this project stands for, on its merits, on our vision for the short-term and long-term future, on its fundamentals, and why I feel it is worth looking into and worth investing in. What I want to do is open your eyes and make you see what I see, and make you understand that we are the diamond in the rough that is soon to be found. Our time is coming, that's for sure. You just need to look at the fundamentals. I like facts. And the fact is that Aidi Finance has good fundamentals, excellent fundamentals. A lot of people who've joined will tell you that if you were to compare with 90% of projects out there, if you were to compare, when we're talking about fundamentals, we're talking about the vision of the ecosystem, where we're moving into, where we're driving to, the products that we have, the products that we are building. We don't claim to be perfect, no one is, but there's something there. There's something worth clinging to. We have good foundations. We don't just have the land and we're building castles in the sky. No, we're building a great foundation, so that once we start putting the building up, it's going to stand, and it's going to stand the test of time. That's what I like to talk about. I joined the Aidi team at launch, actually. because after speaking to the Prime founders, I found out that our expectations, our ethos, and the goals for what a crypto project should be were all aligned. And I've never looked back through the highs, through the lows, through the pumps, through the dumps. I've never had any doubt about the fact that this is one of the best projects out there. Like I said before, I'm not perfect. We are not perfect. No one is. Some of the decisions we've made, both individually and collectively as a team, have been poor. Some of them have been great. There have been so many things we did incorrectly, so many things we did with naivety. But what you cannot reproach is our dedication to the project and to the community, and the desire that we want, the desire that we have actually for the project to succeed. Yeah, like I said, if nothing motivates us to be better, it has to be the fact that we ourselves have so much money put into this that the only way for us is to see it go up. And we are making moves that will benefit the ecosystem as a whole. And we're starting with a move to the from the Ethereum network to Polygon. Hopefully that would happen first with Verse when the liquidity unlocks. We'll be moving Verse to Polygon. The hope is that would have more volume because the gas prices will be considerably lower, a lot lower, almost negligible. That would be able to allow Verse to basically fully live up to its potential. If you've looked at the tokenomics and you look at, basically you're generating, I mean, it's a token that generates real passive income. What I mean by real passive income is it's not reflections in the token that basically means you have to sell your holdings in able to enjoy, the benefits of it. No, it's a token that basically pays, Ethereum at the moment, and probably I think in the future will be either Matic or wrapped Ethereum directly into your wallet without you having to do anything. You don't have to sell, you don't have to stake. All you need to do is just hold. And we hope that by moving from the Ethereum network, we'll be able to unlock its full potential. So we are taking steps that will benefit the ecosystem in the long run. And like I said, I want to thank everyone for their faith so far. And stay with us on this journey, and I can assure you that you won't regret it. This is only just still the beginning. I mean, we're 9 months in, but it's still the beginning. It's still baby steps, baby days, early days.
Absolutely, and well said. I mean, we're building functioning utilities. No one ever said the road would be completely smooth. It'll be a smooth ride up. It's not the case, but we're going to get there. Like Chris, I'm a day oneer myself. I've had plenty of opportunities to walk away, but I've not had that thought or nudge to do so. Why? Because I don't see where. I'm not looking at necessarily where we are right now today, but I'm looking at where we're going to be tomorrow, next month, months from now, or even next year from now. That's where my eye is. Thanks for saying that, Chris. Definitely well said. I don't know if you can see the screen. So I do have by extreme popular demand, I was requested to get the numbers for January's budget, where the budget went to. So as you can see, there's the full list from the marketing firm, 20K to the firm, Crypto Virally, 16K for FegX, which is 8K in tokens, and 8K in BNB, 15K in for the upcoming BSC utility, 13K for the Times Square billboard, 4K for the music video marketing from New York Times and the other outlets I already previously mentioned, 2,500 for IndoX, 2 for Facebook, Instagram ads, 1K for education videos, and grand total of 75,300. So I know we previously mentioned we were spending over 60,000 in marketing. As you can see, we kind of went a little over budget if you include the upcoming BSC utility, which in itself knowing what it is and what it's going to do. It's going to be some serious marketing in itself. So, as Chris mentioned, some notables at the bottom. Crypto.com spent $6 million plus on a 30-second ad that included LeBron James in the Super Bowl for the Super Bowl. Keep in mind that is just for the ad itself. That doesn't include what they paid LeBron, the production crew, the editors, the site, all of that, the entire filming process. And LeBron demanded no less than $1 million himself. So the price at the time of the Super Bowl was at 48 cents. It went down to 46 before returning today to 48 cents. FTX was at $43 at the time of their Super Bowl ad. Today it's at 46 cents. So I know some people said they're tired of hearing about, the market. Well, the market is, it's not the market. Well, numbers don't lie. Do your research. And when it comes to market conditions, this clearly says there's no amount of money you can throw. You could throw out millions and millions of dollars. It doesn't guarantee a pump or a price action. Marketing will get eyes on your project, but it never guarantees those eyes will buy, right? Especially not then and there. At some point, yeah, hopefully, but marketing is to get eyes on the project. So as Chris stated, no one's saying marketing is not necessary. Marketing is always absolutely necessary to get eyes on your project and what you're doing and get eyes on you and market your product. However, to have expectations of marketing, just throwing money out in marketing, and then immediately expecting huge price action is not realistic. And this, is proof of that. So, Chris, I don't know if you want to add anything to that at all, or I don't know if you already said quite a bit. So, but if you want to say anything in regard to the budget for January.
Not really. The budget, it's self-explanatory. I just want people to understand that just because we did that in January, doesn't mean that's the end of marketing. Obviously, there's always ongoing marketing happening. We're always constantly looking for outlets to reach out to that would basically have boost the visibility for the project. For instance, one of the things that's not on that list is banners on Etherscan, and that's planned and there's the money allocated for that already. The reason why we've not done that is basically because we're going to basically use that to heavily advertise and promote Aidi Craft. Obviously rerouting to Aidi Finance website as well. But obviously we don't want to heavily promote Aidi Craft at the moment because, as you're all aware, there's a few bugs that need fixing, some of them more critical than others. And it would make no sense to promote it in its current state. So as soon as that's done, we'll be launching the Etherscan banner ads. The PR articles from IndoX will go out as well, because those haven't gone out yet. And those will go out as well to heavily advertise and promote Aidi Craft in particular, because I think that with a lot more eyes on there, would basically translate to more eyes on Aidi Finance as a whole. So we're constantly on the lookout for the best marketing outlets, the best marketing options. And sometimes it's not as easy as copying and pasting what others have done, because we've tried that before. And, it's not a guarantee that you'd have the same results. Maybe when people try it, it's fresh and it's new and it works for them. And then when you try it, it's already stale, and people have moved on from that kind of hype or from that sort of promotions. So and also like we keep telling the community, we are always open to listening to suggestions and ideas that you may have. If you feel that there's something that we can explore and that you feel would probably bring more eyes to the project, make us more visible, make us more seen, more heard, by all means do that. Our DMs are open to everyone. You could even post it in the main chat if you want, just tag us. And mind you, we always look into what people propose. We look at the feasibility of it. We look at how possible it is. We also look at the cost as well, because it has to be cost effective. It makes no sense to spend 100,000 on something that's going to bring you less than 50 new holders. It's a waste of money. You might as well just buy the tokens and burn them to boost the price up or something, or create a burn event or something and promote that. So it's not just about marketing for the sake of it. It has to be marketing that's efficient and effective as well. But like I said, feel free to always propose, suggest, and share your ideas. We never discard anything at face value. We always look into it, no matter how absurd it may seem to some. We always look into it. We discuss it, as a team. And sometimes we come back to the community and tell them, okay, this is what's happened. We think it's a good idea, but we don't have the funds for it. Should we fundraise? That's what we did with the Shiba swap thing when it was brought up first. So yeah, that's all I want to say about marketing.
Yep. Well, thanks. Yeah, and marketing comes from volume. So we get that volume up, and we can do more bigger things. So of course, things that make sense to do. So, but yeah, does anyone have any questions at all? So if you're on YouTube and Facebook, looks like someone had a question. Are we getting any movement in the India market? I know Chris and Extreme, they're setting up a meeting, I believe, with the Indian marketing firm. I know you had said you check your schedule. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think we're meant to have a meeting with them to discuss. I mean, the Indian market is one that we can't ignore, because it's a huge market that we're looking to tap into. So having a meeting with his firm, they've worked with the likes of Chainlink and some other big names to promote them in India, and we would have a meeting with them, and then we would know what it entails, or basically let us know what it entails to promote with them, and then we can share with the community. So we are looking into marketing in India, yeah. And WazirX is one of the exchanges that has been mentioned to us as a possible outlet for promotion. So yeah, we're looking into that already.
Awesome. And I did briefly touch on the Polygon migration as well. So I don't know if there's anything you want to add to that. So yeah, and if anyone has any questions, again, drop it in chat here. You're on Facebook or YouTube, I will see it. Just drop a comment. I will see it. So, all right. Don't have a question, but say you guys 100%. Thank you, Lucio. So I appreciate that. And yeah, as Chris stated earlier, we, as leadership and including himself, we're investors as well. And just like everyone else, we want to see the price movement go up. I think it's just given our positions in the project more, having a lot more responsibility. We have a lot more insight on, ins and outs of, behind the curtain. But, we want the same thing as everyone else, to see the price go up and our bags go up as well. So we absolutely have this project's best interest at heart and at hand. We just have to do it, make moves responsibly. And of course, the right intentions as well, which is what we do. So. But I guess, yeah, if no one else has any questions, I'm going to check my personal schedule for everyone that's listening, I'm going to check my personal schedule between tomorrow or Thursday, and see if I can squeeze in some time for a midday AMA. What happened with Safe Moon and others? Safe Moon came back. Their cost was, I believe, was it $60,000, Chris, at the low?
We have 3 tiers for SafeBook. So we have 65,000, and we have 125,000, and 250,000 to basically list with them. It's not something that we're ruling out. I think it's something we're planning to bring to the community. I think we'd share the graphic from them, and then we'll basically decide as a community what we want to do about that. Do we want to raise funds to get onto their list, to list onto their swap, or do we want to wait, get that volume from Polygon going, and then we can use some of the marketing funds if we generate enough to basically, rather than going through all the different outlets that we normally go to, maybe focus a month, or maybe allocate that as a monthly as a month's budget, and use that to list on SafeMoon Swap. It's something that we have to discuss. We can't make that decision without letting you guys know, or without consulting with you guys. So we'll bring it to the community in the group chat on Telegram, and we can all discuss about that. But there is no doubt, there is no shadow of a doubt that listing with SafeMoon will bring eyes to the community. I mean, we're talking about close to 2 million or so holders, so it's definitely going to cause some noise and bring some eyes to us. So it's something worth looking into and worth discussing as well.
Awesome, thanks. And we're gonna within a couple of days present another idea as well. Sorry, I was just reading a comment as far as a pretty big raffle as well. So an NFT raffle. So stay tuned for those details. I want to make sure I have my notes ready for that, and I get that accurate information out for everybody. So text AMA in Twitter space, please. I'm not sure if I'm understanding what you're saying. All right, no, I'm sorry. But yeah, with the NFT raffle, we'll get those details to you, but the proceeds will pretty much go towards the SafeMoon listing to get us there. So from my understanding, from doing some research, SafeMoon would be a pretty major boost, probably arguably more than Shiba swapping itself. So but yeah, we'll get those accurate details to you all as soon as possible. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Someone say, hey, Chris, someone said, cool, Chris, you need to come on in every AMA. So I might be boring or something. I don't know. But you seem to be a little bit more popular than me right now. It's okay, though. It's all good. But yeah, that said, I'm going to try to, like I said, squeeze out some time in my work schedule and hop on and do a quick AMA, for those on the other side of the world, probably within the next day or two. So stay tuned for that. And if no one else has any questions at all, again, go ahead, check out that design contest Medium and give it your best shot. You never know what could happen. Could walk away with quite a bit of change. 2,500 verse tokens, 15 trillion ADBSC tokens, and 1,000 USDT. So never know what could happen. 5 million. I know they're in the millions for sure in SafeMoon as far as users. That's for sure. But yeah, appreciate you all for taking time out and listening in to the AMA. Please share with others. It is posted everywhere, recorded YouTube, Facebook, and on Twitter as well. So share it out. And if you're listening to this at a later point, if you have questions, you all know where to find us. You all take care. Please stay safe out there, and we will catch you all in the Aidiverse. All right. Stay positive, and keep the faith, you all. All right. We're all in this together. Take care.